the crew tonight, and Shanta Anderson, the three female officials for tonight's contest, and the tip into the backcourt of Iowa. Here's Lewis on a drive, gives it off for Frazier. Frazier has it into the paint, gives it off Silva. Now Silva looks to get it into the paint, flips it up and over the 7-1 Huff. And Iowa with the rebound, right quickly into the front court. McKinley doubled off the ball screen, bounce pass for Silva.
Nice.
Second bounce pass for Lewis, and Iowa with a 4-0 lead.
Perfect pass.
Still shut out here. McKinley Wright has it on the right wing. 4-0 Iowa lead. Silva, little jumper, falls in. Boy, it took forever. It just kind of hung on the back of the rim there. McKinley Wright takes the three ball off the mark, no good. Sampson will try it from the right wing, and it's knocked down. A 9-0 lead to start here. Finds McClung on the left wing. That's off the mark, no good. Frazier able to run it down. Frazier gives it off from McKinley Wright. Right off the window. Boy, tough angle.
Wow.
Jones holding it up top. Now they're going to look inside. McClung drives it, and oh wow, what a odd finish that was. Huff just flicked it up over his head. And
Jones was hurt or not, but he kind of signaled to come out, and then he stayed in. Coach just kind of said stay out there. So
lob up top for Huff, and the two-hand reverse slam. He gets to the paint, gives it off for Pierre Lewis. McClung catches, fires a three, and knocks it down. Isaiah Miller up top for Sampson. Sampson on a tough floater gets it to go.
He was looking to pass it first, and he realized there was nowhere to go.
Here's McClung, and stolen away along the baseline. Miller has it one-on-one the other way, hangs in the air off the glass and in. Nice move there past Sean D. Brown. Jones, they swing it around. Three on the way from Brown. Brown's three is off the mark, no good. Iowa looking to run again. Sampson hammers it down.
Boy, you could see the landing.
Wasn't sure if Brown was going to challenge him, and he got there just a split second late. That'll make the highlight reel. Three is up and good by Jones. So 17-12, Iowa leads South Bay. Kind of interesting, the parent clubs battling each other tonight up in Minneapolis at the Target Center. Miller looks to drive it, has it poked away. Two consecutive turnovers, and this time it's Bass on the other end, lays it up and in.
Thanks to those listening on KXNO, presented by Mercy One in Des Moines, 106.3 FM, and on ESPN Plus tonight to the Iowa Wolves and the South Bay Lakers, who are now.
Thought that was a little early.
Yeah.
Here goes Isaiah Miller through the lane, hangs in the air and finishes on McClung. Matt Lewis.
Yeah.
Over to Frazier. Frazier sizes up a left wing three, and he knocks it down. Up ahead for Bass on the left wing. Matched up with Benlevi. Bass through the lane and lays it up.
Boy, he was definitely foul.
Looking inside and
forced that one.
Another turnover. Miller and Chimanga just not on the same page, and another bucket for Bass on the other end. Frazier left wide open. Three on the way. No good. And McClung off to the races. Matt McClung finishes at the front of the rim. Tenacious defense, and Waters steals it away. And a nice lay-in by Jamario Jones on the other end. 7 turnovers here in the first quarter. Miller picks off another one.
Both teams sloppy right now.
Comes Isaiah Miller, gives it off for Frazier, who elevates and throws one down. Silva controls the rebound.
Yeah, the difference between Iowa struggling and Iowa not, though, has been Isaiah Briscoe's injury, and that really hurt the Wolves.
Silva, coast to coast. Got by McClung, and nobody stepped into. Well, Bass had missed his last 2 3 attempts. Here's Lewis on a three ball. That one's up and good. McClung through the lane, gives it off for Bass. He stops, pops, and a shot. The shot goes. I believe he was fouled in the act of shooting there.
Sampson had 7 to start the game. Been sitting there for a while. See if he can get back off that bench with a little.
So the Lakers lead 33-31. Sampson on a little curl. Floater in the lane is up and good.
Oh, right.
Made it look easy. Now it's Bass. Pull back dribble. Inside for Huff, and that's an easy finish for Huff.
Yeah.
Boy, 7-1 and elevates quickly.
Game slowed down quite a bit offensively here, John, in the second quarter.
McKinley Wright with a beautiful little floater in the lane. McKinley Wright looks to drive it. McKinley Wright hangs, gives it off for Benlevi, and he finishes with the left hand.
That's how you beat the big guy to the rim.
Shot hit the rim, so they did reset it to 14. Oh, great block by Benlevi, but a reverse flush by Huff. Jones leans in, gives it off for Brown. Now McClung up top. Puts it on the deck by Frazier. Little Euro step, kisses it up and in off the, got a piece of the rim first and then off the glass and in.
I believe McClung's the first to double figures. He has 10 points in the ball game.
Frazier knocks down a three, makes up for that missed layup on the last possession. Into the corner, Frazier's gonna have another open look. Three is off the mark, no good. Quick outlet, and it's 2-on-1 the other way. Jones off the window and in. Jones gets it into the paint. Off for Bass. Bass gives it back for Jones. Jones will fire a three, and that shot's up and good. Jones up top for Waters. He'll launch a three straight away, no good.
Oh.
Offensive rebound, second chance, and Jones makes him pay with another three. Wright gives it off for Silva. Dribble handoff Sampson. He'll shoot the three ball, and that's way off the mark. Benlevi, though, with the offensive rebound, sticks it back up and in. McKinley Wright stands with it. Three on the shot clock. Here's Wright on the drive. Wright flips it up and gets it to fall. Boy, a little teardrop.
With the ball in his hand, doing the right thing at the right time.
Iowa back in control. Right, just like that, though. They give up a layup on the other end. Jones with another bucket with the Los Angeles Lakers. Played his college ball at Arkansas. There's a three ball by Jones, and like I said, he's got it going. McKinley Wright backs it out, matched up with the 6'8" Bass. Wright looks to drive it, loses a handle, but into the hands of Frazier with a spin move and a two-hand flush. Where did that come from? And another turnover. Oof.
Yeah, it's going to turn into points.
Nice pass and an easy lay-in for Jamario Jones. Should be going 2 for 1 here, and Frazier just holding the ball. McKinley Wright will fire a three ball, and it's good. Good awareness by McKinley Wright.
He said 1 minute McKinley will have a couple of points on the board, and now all of a sudden he's jumped into this game.
McClung elevates and lays it in.
And that's a dozen for McClung. But it's the intensity of this defense that are causing some of it.
Right to the corner. Sampson a three at the buzzer. Got it.
Difference, just a lot of turnovers in the first half. 21 by both teams combined.
McKinley Wright doubled off the ball screen, gives it off for Silva. Silva with a pretty reverse layup with the left hand. Mentality to double screen or double team the ball screen. There's McClung with a little pull-up jump shot. Back up top, Sampson will try a long three. Shot no good. Silva with the rebound. Silva fades and knocks it down.
Boy, a little body check with Huff and Silva. Silva regrouped, and
Sean D. Brown Jr. McClung lobs it up, and good anticipation there. They knock it away, but a pull-up jumper at the elbow, good for Brown Jr. Mason Jones has it on the left wing. Jones defended by Lewis. Tough shot by Jones, and he knocks it down, falling into the stand.
So he really did a good job to keep Jones in front of him, with just a great execution there by Jones.
And Brandon Sampson, a three the other way to give Iowa a 1-point lead. Pierre Lewis comes up with it, gets it into the paint, now kicks it off. And the little runner is up and good by Mason Jones. Boy, he's been a problem for Iowa here. In for Huff, right back to Jones, and Jones on a little floater gets it to go.
Lead back to 1. There's been 12 lead changes in this game and 8 ties.
And a bucket the other way for Iowa. Lakers maintain possession. Pierre Lewis gets it into the paint, lays it up with the left hand and in.
That's his first bucket of the ball game. Again, save energy and save money. For energy efficiency or safety tips for your home or business, visit midamericanenergy.com. Sponsors of the Iowa Wolves.
Just a great defensive play by Jamario Jones.
South Bay Lakers 3 of 4 in this ball game.
And an easy bucket underneath and a foul for 1 here. Chance to extend to a 2-possession lead here for the Lakers. They lead at 72-69.
To South Bay and Iowa Wolves basketball.
Here's Jamario Jones. Gives it off for Tremont Waters. Waters' scoop shot with the left hand is up and good. Now Bass down the center of the court. Bass doesn't stop. Contact and a bucket with the left hand. Bit of a dry spell here. Giving up easy buckets on one end. Can't get a bucket on the other.
Yeah, from the point blank.
Here's Jamario Jones. Turns it over for Isaiah Miller. Miller going to go right at the defender. No, but a nice putback by Brandon Sampson.
Really time for Iowa to take advantage without Mason Jones in the game. Really carried the Lakers.
Really uses his body well to get to the lane. Here comes Isaiah Miller. Miller into the paint, hangs in the air and finishes.
Well, the Lakers are just lazy getting back after that miss.
Iowa inbounds for Waters. Malik Benlevi with a crafty steal there. And it's Miller the other way, and he just hammers it right down Main Street. Isaiah Miller. Lakers will head to the fourth quarter here. More Wolves basketball right after the break. Tied at 77. Miller comes away with a steal. He gives it off for Benlevi. Benlevi lays it up and in.
I thought he was going to slam it too, and he changed his mind.
Gives it off for McClung.
Mason Jones is out. Changes this Laker team immensely.
McClung took a bump and finishes. Boy, that could have been a foul too. Lewis catches, fires a three. Back iron no good. And Frazier able to run it down. Lewis sidesteps the defender and finishes. Here's McClung off for Bass. Bass puts it on the floor. Bass gets to the rim, fouled and a bucket. Strong move there by Bass.
Now for Bass in the game is Silva will get set to check back in for the Iowa Wolves. IowWolves.com for ticket information.
Silva has it inside. Silva with a shot fake. Got his defender Jamario Jones in the air, and then an easy finish with the left hand. Here's Isaiah Miller. Off for Benlevi. Long three from Malik is good.
Benlevi with 11 off the bench tonight for the Wolves.
They'll swing it around back for Frazier. Frazier lost the handle, turns it over. Bass the other way. Bass goes by Benlevi, lays it up. No, but McClung there with a two-hand flush on the follow.
17 and 18, 19 and 20 for him.
Benlevi gets all the way to the rim and lays it in. Silva turns it over.
Had his 10th rebound, but another turnover by the Wolves. It just keeps adding up.
Elijah Kane with a tough shot, no good, but Jamario Jones on the offensive glass sticks it back in. Isaiah Miller with it. Miller looks to drive, hangs in the air, got a bucket and a foul, and McClung. Bass puts it on the floor. Swings it over for Kane. Elijah Kane elevates and knocks down a two-ball.
Yeah, nice shot fake at the three spot.
Jones has it out on the wing. And a shot and a foul. They get Chimonga with the foul. Silva back for McKinley. Lewis over to Frazier. Three on the way. Got it. Melvin Frazier knocks down a three.
A much needed three there.
Going to work on Silva. He'll launch the three and got it to go.
Wow. 30 now for Jones. So check it out. Come out here to the Well and enjoy Iowa Wolves basketball as they try to close out the regular season in a positive fashion in hopes of making the playoffs.
Kicks it back for Bass. His three's on the way, no good. McClung with the rebound. Wow. Jones thought about another one. Now he'll shoot a tough fadeaway and he knocks it down.
Wow.
Jones passed up on a three, gives it to a wide open Bass. His three is off the mark, no good. And Huff with the rebound. Huff through the lane. Up and under move is good. Lewis now with it. Benlevi passed up on a three, now drives it and has the ball swatted away by Huff. Benlevi off the window, no, but nice rebound by Miller. He swatted from behind, but Benlevi there for the putback.
Been pretty tough for the South Bay Lakers tonight.
McClung, wide open three at the buzzer, knocks it down. Executed to perfection out of the dead ball. 10 on the shot clock, drives baseline. Kicks it off for Jones. Jones gets it into the lane and fires one up off the glass and in. Frazier, three ball, left wing, off the mark, no, gets his own rebound though. Lewis will try a three from the right side and splashes the net.
Lewis has 14. Iowa back to within 7.
And he's stolen away by Benlevi. Here comes Iowa the other way. Lewis lobs it up for Miller with a two-hand flush.
And now it's down to 5.
Has it in the backcourt. McClung into the corner. Pierre Lewis, a wide open three off the mark, no good, and that's a push from behind by Bass. Wright, Iowa's taking a ton of time. Wright will try a three. That's off the mark, no good.
South Bay and Iowa Wolves back at it again on Friday night.
And Jones with his 22 seconds left, and the Lakers have a 5-point lead. Second free throw on the way is good. Frazier still trying to find somebody. Now finally gets it in for Lewis. Lewis will fire a three. Back iron, no good. Tip followed by Frazier, won't go. And the rebound by Bass.
Added 5 assists as well. Iowa's double-double was Chris Silva with 20 points and 11 rebounds, and Brandon Sampson with 17 points.
First free throw good. Second on the way is also good, and the lead is back to 8. 114-106.
Bass now with 19.
That's an over and back violation that wasn't called, and Malik Benlevi misses the layup, and that's going to be the end of the ball game. Yep.